Spiritually fierce. Are you ready to surrender to your unlimited self? Written by Ricci-Jane Adams, PhD. Narrated by the author. The Spiritually Fierce Vow. I vow this day to meet my fear. I vow to remember that I am unlimited, even when I feel separate and finite. I commit to live with power and humility, strength and vulnerability, grace and grit, and to know that these qualities are the qualities of the infinite, of which I am a divine piece. I vow to live beyond the trinkets and superstitions of the new age. I vow to remember that spiritually fierce is not just a phrase. Spiritually fierce is a movement of awakening consciousness, of which I am a vital part. I give my life to the infinite within me, above all else. I surrender all that is not of this truth. I vow to live with the inner discipline, the soul fire, that inspires me to choose love first, every single time. A note on some key terms, and especially the use of the word God. Think about this section as a map. If we read the map before we begin the journey, we're going to have a much more easeful time getting where we are going. Before we jump into meeting our unlimited selves, I want to clarify my use of the word God. As a researcher by trade, I'm pretty pedantic about language and how we use it. In the spiritual field, a lot of the same words are used to mean different things by different people at different times, often, it seems, without much reasoning behind their use. I want you to feel really confident that I'm using the terms I use with great care and consideration. Being an academic and a metaphysician, I am pretty much a spiritual geek, and I am acutely aware of the responsibility of language. As an intuitive reader, this is essential to my work. I'm turning spirit into matter through the bridge of language, and the care that I take has the power to transform the consciousness of my client. This is alchemy. So back to the word God. I spent a lot of time thinking about how to describe the unlimited consciousness of which we are all a part. I toyed with using terms such as universal consciousness, divine consciousness, or even cosmic consciousness. These are all ways I have talked about God before, but they don't quite hit the mark. And they are all a little wordy. I could also use source, spirit, or the universe. What God means to me is all of those terms, and I encourage you to find your own term that resonates for you. But just using the word God is more effective and powerful to me in the context of this book. I use the word God with great joy and deep love. I know that for many this word is complicated. My great hope is that you can forego any fear or prejudice you have around this word and reclaim it for yourself, if that feels right, and if not, put it aside with love. After all, as we will witness together, the word is innocent. It is our belief about it that gives it power. In the meantime, I have another word I use throughout this book that might make the idea of God more engaging. I use the word infinite frequently. This is an attempt to describe what God, our unlimited selves, feels like. I use it as a verb and a noun. Infinite literally means limitless or endless in space, extent, or size, impossible to measure or calculate. This seems like a pretty accurate description of God. Mostly we cannot describe God. We can only experience God. And when we do, we will come to know the substance of all that there is, the only thing that is real, and that is love. I use the term the universe as well, and this is quite
Sample complete. Ready to continue?